20th session. We left yous off. Bit of a shopping montage last week. Week before. Yous did your shopping. Yous met old friends. Yous met new friends. Really all what happened last week was the shopping. Yous did your shopping. You've put some orders in with Bobby. And as you went to sleep, well, you say as you went to sleep, you had the council meeting, and during okay, flip that and rewind it a little bit. I'm jumping ahead of myself.
That's what you set it in. That's what was on your shoe.
Yep. While yous were shopping, yous heard the dragon horn. Let me get my dragon horn up. Yous heard a large, loud horn, and it vibrated through the city of Waterdeep. The birds, the insects, all animals stopped. It was pure silence, and this feeling of dread came over everyone. Shortly after that, you were summoned for your super secret council meeting, where you found out that what you heard was called the Drake Horn's call, that had sounded, and that it had its last known location was in the Sea of the Moving Ice. But no one could really pinpoint exactly where. Also, you all filled in the small council with the last couple of months worth of information about the Cult of the Dragon and what they plan. And you have been made emissaries, I think that's the correct word, of the Council of Waterdeep. You've been given full permission and power to work in investigating more and finding out and stopping, or at least finding out and attempting to stop the Cult of the Dragon by gaining favors of the council, because some members are not entirely on board with going and starting a war with humans. So your job is to gain favors and hopefully build an army. And with that, you decided that your next port of call was to set sail to the Sea of Moving Ice. So that night, as you went to sleep, Hawk went to his chambers after seeing Elena. Bastian, I'm guessing you also went...
I didn't join them.
No, I'm guessing you also went to sleep. Argyle, you too. But Mal, you went to place of worship to find out, to get answers or questions. Answers to questions. As you are in one of the many temples in Waterdeep. This one's particularly your favorite. It's a lot smaller. It's a lot out of the way. It's older. What are you asking?
I'm just gonna sit down in it, like none of the worship things, because I don't worship anyone. But I'm just gonna sit down and 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 I have my raven with me. That's staring at me as always. And just, what do you want of me? Why have you brought me back? Why send me on this chase? What do you want me to do? Why couldn't you just let me vanish? Why did you have to? I have failed again. And why do you let me keep going? You could have let me vanish in the house. You could have let me vanish when I was falling down the castle. And you're still here.
A wind howls through. The lights flicker. Your raven shakes, just flies off, kind of away. But it was silent. Perhaps your questions have been heard. Perhaps not.
I just mumble and angrily leave. And go grumpy to bed. Plop down on the bed. Like, defeat everybody.
And with that, the one I have one. I added so many.
Not again.
So, you wake up, deliveries to the door. You've been handed, cold, frozen weather clothes for, keep you warm. You've refreshed rations. You'll also see Hawk tucked in the scroll, the telly scroll, with just a quick scribble letter from for Bobby. Billy? Who's Billy? Well, Bobby saying new and improved. Two-way communication, but can only be used once. So beware. And I've lost my sound. No, I haven't. Lost the bit I was reading.
Words are difficult.
Words are difficult, but I was actually reading.
Oh, that's even worse.
So, user met in the hall by Dala Silmerhill. You recognize her from the small council. She was at the first session. I hope you rested easy. I hear the Sea of Moving Ice isn't exactly the coziest of locations to be going to.
Doesn't sound like it.
Well, however, the Sea of Moving Ice was the last known location of the Drakhorn. no one can pinpoint its present location from the sound, or even verify for certain that the relic is still in the Northern Sea. But the search must start there. The one person who could tell us more is a tiefling sorcerer called McCarth. No one alive knows more about the Drackhorn than her. The Arcane Brotherhood, of which she is also a member, hasn't seen her for 3 years. She was last seen investigating the Sea of the Moving Ice when she disappeared. And she walks, ushers you to kind of follow, so you just make your way through the town towards the docks. McCarth reported her progress to the host tower by sending spells. Her last report spoke of seeing ice hunters paddling their sealskin boats towards a huge iceberg, flattened like a plateau across its surface, but ringed by icy peaks. She had intended to follow the ice hunters and investigate the iceberg. After that, no more reports came. Attempts to find McCarth using scrying and other magical means located only her ship, adrift and heavily damaged.
So we have to go looking for her, is what you suggest.
I think she would be your best option.
Do you know how long the voyage is going to take?
We're hoping with calm seas it shouldn't take too long. But the person best knowing is your captain. And as you approach, you see a I don't know. Where is he? See if nice.
He's drunk in a tavern somewhere.
is
He's the
drunk
ship
in a-
captain. Let's be honest.
I legit thought that was his name I had written down, but it's not. It's not.
Oh, I saw him 2 days ago. I don't know about it.
That's what he said his name was. Now that's the number and the name that he gave me.
That's a
Real
number
name.
I
you gave me.
remember.
It's Barbosa.
There it is. The best person to ask would be Captain Lerushta. As you approach, you can see a sturdy old man, kind of graying, big kind of unkept beard.
Crap, it is Barbosa.
Is he human or?
He is, sorry, he is. I'm just quickly reading, and you see he's sitting there. He's puffing on a pipe, as captains do, and he's barking orders to his crew, who are packing crates and other items onto the ship.
Can I make out the name of the ship?
As you approach close to the ship, you can see that it is a light, long ship with shallow draft, driven by a single sail, or you can see that there's spots for oars, and you can see just on the side in like italic kind of lettering is Frost Skimmer. Frost Skimmer. As you come closer, you can notice from the captain that as you get closer that half of his, the right half of his face has been left scarred. Though as he jokes, you know, as you kind of get closer and you can see, you know, you kind of look, you don't mean to stare, but he laughs, he goes, "Ah, the ladies love it. They love a good scar. Howdy. Are you the one we'll be taking up the Sword Coast?"
Indeed, yes. It is. It looks like you've got a fine ship there, Captain. Fine ship.
Aye, she's a good one, she is. She'll keep us, she'll get us, as long as the sea is calm. Aye, for Skimmer, she'll get us there in a couple of days.
The days.
And he pulls up a leather hood and barks some more orders and goes, "Well, I'll see yous aboard, mateys."
When are we due to leave? When are we to depart to? Yeah.
As soon as yous are ready, sir. As soon as yous are ready. My boys, they're just loading on the last of the supplies, taking up some items up north myself.
Dude, I don't know. Do we need to do anything else in here? We did everything last time we were here. Technically yesterday. We got all the shopping that we needed yesterday. Yes. So.
Let's not feed the shopping addiction.
let
You
us
keep
not.
shopping.
Let us not tarry. Let us not
So
tarry.
So much gold.
So we're looking for a shop with specific boots. Like,
I got this like top the other day that I need to get shoes for, so I
Yeah,
need to go and find the
those-
perfect one.
it has the color
I
match.
have to get a outfit for sea. Like it's just not gonna work.
All right. Oh,
Off we go.
off we go.
Off they go!
Well, we'll derail this episode entirely.
Oh
Shopping
yeah,
episode
yeah, I
again.
feel it.
Shopping episode part 2.
And
Continue.
I need to buy Draco an eye patch.
Well, yeah, he's got to look the part.
Like,
Pirate.
hold the ship. I forgot the iPad.
Exactly.
I
Hold on
feels
1
it.
second. This is very important.
I gotta do a rip one of my legs off and stick a peg leg on as well, just for the true authentication.
I feels it. Why is this not moving? Huh. Is that
what the
black for
captain
everyone
said
else?
to the ship? No? Or, what is this?
Yes.
Uh,
it
yes.
is.
Oh, you're
it
in
is.
the
Dark.
other one?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah.
I knew I
So-
forgot something.
So you've all got a black screen, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No.
Mysterious.
Wait,
Oh,
did I
no.
change my answer?
Whoa.
Now I see a ship.
Fancy!
Fancy.
God damn you.
I'm a little pirate lady.
That's
Arr.
what I am. Where's Benjamin?
Oh, she's not here.
I was about to hum a tune and then realised it was Dragonborn, not Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, let me just...
Roll for seasickness.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to get seasick?
Constitution check.
So on the left is upside, in the right is bottom, under, just so you know.
Pictures of your bottomed, everyone. Jesus.
Do. Okay.
I can see my house from here. I'm up one of the sails in the crow's nest.
It has from here, but it's all water. Exactly.
My home is the sea now.
We
So,
could
you
literally
know-
just become pirates and never give a damn.
As
Yeah,
you
look,
s-
this is how we retired.
Yes.
as
Quickly
you
climb down and put a life preserver on Fenris.
You can do the doggy paddle. It's fine.
And any big enough that'll fit him. He's a very big boy.
Just have to strap about 2 or 3 on all around him.
Yeah.
So after about an hour of the Captain LaRusta shouting orders and showing you to your basic cabin, your cabins are just that. It's a small hammock, one for each of each of you, a storage box for your belongings. He barks at you, kind of, dinner is at sunset time, and I hope you don't get seasick. Tugs on his hood and he walks off.
As he says that Argyle's already vomiting over the side. I haven't even started moving yet. I'm just.
Me and just all we've got is hammocks. Does that mean we also have to roll not to fall out of them?
Don't give her ideas.
Stop.
I'll be lying on my face the whole time.
If you've got a high agility but you roll bad, you don't fall out, you just get tangled in it and can't get out.
I just don't even find a bunk. I just sleep face down on the deck.
Don't panic. Don't panic. I'm just.
There's a guy in the seat. Man overboard. Man overboard.
No, man overboard.
Yeah, on higher waves, Argyle just goes from one side of the ship vroom, to the other,
Yeah.
vroom, like a
A
football.
tiny person just jumped aboard.
It's not
Quickly.
tiny. Just apparently there's like 40 of them. Okay.
He couldn't sail with us one more minute. He was done with our shit. He was like, this group is the death.
It's like, how am I supposed to fit 40 freaking people
Man
on these?
overboard.
Oh, there. It looks right now like the ship's ship by load, like with loads of hobbits that are running around doing all the work. Like, because they all dress in orange and green and be open Olympus. Could they do that? That'd be great. Like we songs.
It's just a ship full of halflings, like.
Yeah.
Christmas
It
elves.
might be.
It is now, canon.
Yeah, it's kind of now. They're all halflings.
So I assume that the ship without the testes is the inside of the ship or another ship.
Yes.
That's a lot of crew for this size of a
It's
ship.
actually, do you know what? Just reading. So he has a crew of 40. The ship. Okay, so
Yeah.
just so you get a, kind of an idea of how big this ship is.
It's got 2 sails, so
Got
It
one.
is actually quite a
it's
large
got 2
ship.
on covering the other one.
No, but that's when it was read to us in the depiction. It was one giant sail.
Yes. So
Nice.
the frost skimmer is a light longship with a shallow draft, driven by single sails or by oars when necessary. The combination of wind and oar power is needed for picking a course through the close-packed ice. The ship's length is nearly 60 feet, but still light enough to be lifted by 40 crew members if it becomes hemmed in by ice. Ship is open to the air, but the crew rig sailcloth shelters across the deck to keep away the wind and sleet and hold some warmth. So as you kind of progress through the day, and you can see the lights, not the lights, the fading of Waterdeep behind you. You can see that the crew are now starting to make up these like makeshift kind of wind barriers in preparation for the sail ahead.
We'll start
Argyle,
singing sea shanties. Sorry.
roll me a d6.
Okay. This is fine. 1.
Ooh.
1. Okay.
You throw up on the beat for the
Friend
sea shanty.
overboard!
You immediately fall off the side of the ship. And
You
we just
immediately fall off
started,
the
we,
side
like,
of the
just
ship.
left
No.
it for-
Okay, bye.
This is how a kobold learns to fly.
So, as you do set, the open sea, the journey north, is relatively calm so far. You pass what you can see midway. Hold on. You can see that it hasn't taken it very long. You can Waterdeep has pretty much disappeared behind you, and you can kind of guesstimate that you're probably halfway through Neverwinter by the time the sun starts kind of drifting into a low midday kind of sun. The crew just busy around doing what seamen do, you know, checking riggings, telling jokes. One of the guards, one of the seamen is, you know, playing on a little kind of ukulele, keeping the spirits going. You know, it's quite a lively experience. You know, everyone seems very upbeat. And the weather is with you. The wind is in the sails. It's a fairly nice day for it. Excuse me. I am trying to find the captain. Where is the captain?
It's just sea shanties non-stop for however long this voyage is.
Do 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 do. There.
What shall we do with the drunken deal? What shall we do with the sloshed old deal? What shall we do?
I hang out on the other side of the ship.
I lied.
Even though the volume is... You cannot zone that out, but it's further.
Mal regrets that she does not know silence.
She just hums it to herself, so you know, you can't show you're enjoying the sea shanty. Gonna ruin my street cred.
Find somewhere out of the way and starts dancing a jig.
You just tap your foot subconsciously.
It's like,
keep
I've been
pushing yourself
practicing
to
for
it.
this
You're like,
all my life.
Aaron.
So, now, roll me a d6.
Do I want to?
Do it.
4.
Okay.
I turn into Cthulhu. Aha! I have tricked you all.
Suddenly, a kraken.
So, yep. First day, evening comes, and you can see everyone's starting to, the crew becomes more of a skeleton crew as majority of the crew go down under. The captain reaches for a meal. It's not much of a meal, it's just kind of, you know, like a stew type meal and some, you know, some wheaten kind of bread, and he, you know, he makes it, you know, he jokes with you that, you know, this'll keep your bellies warm when we get up closer to the ice. You'll need it. We should be close to the ice probably tomorrow afternoon. So get some sleep because things are about to get cold and a little rough.
Right, we were told there would be cold weather clothes packed for us. We should
Yes,
probably put all that stuff on.
Yes.
Quick change.
Good change.
I'll get the fluffy scarf. Oh yeah. One of the ones that looks like it was knitted by his grandma. just
I
wrapped
get a
her-
scarf, but it's too long for me and it like drags behind me on the floor.
Could you imagine Mel with mittens? Oh my god, that would be
Oh, how
Mouth
do you know what? Adorable. I can actually
You're just
picture
there
her
like
with the
Question now.
yeah. That
Do you
was
have-
pretty good.
Question now. Does Mel have homegrown knitted horn coverings?
Mal, do you have horn
Yes.
coverings? I picture
You
I
Mal
did not
wearing.
consider that for my fabulous hat that has like
I-
a little ball on top.
Oh, I actually, me personally, picture Mal with a black, you know, those fur kind of hats that, you know, they just wrap around the head. You know, it's just black. Everything, her gloves are like a leather black, you know, with little black trims. She's just, you know, very sophisticated looking, but it's all black.
Very goth.
Very serial
Very
killer,
goth.
like, yeah.
Very on point. Argyle like definitely makes like a little tail cozy or something.
Are you actually in Cobalt form, or are you gnome? Because pretty much everyone knows you're.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. I'm just kind of like, you know, whatever suits the mood in the moment, I guess.
Do you want me to change the token? Because it's.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you don't have to, but like, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
Sure.
look, there's a little cocoa.
I'm
Bye,
very- I'm-
Argyle.
You know me. Oh no, man!
Okay.
Sink very quickly.
And it's just a Mal in the corner, like nobody saw that.
So you sleep. Next morning, you are awakened and are informed that you missed the light of Neverwinter. That you are steadily another day or two with hope if no incidents happen. Should be at the moving ice by then, the sea of moving ice. At this stage though, the water is getting a little bit more stormy, a little bit more rough. That was a bit dramatic.
More stormy seas. Great, because we all have the phone up in the last 5 minutes, so we better get back on that now.
I hear the seas,
No,
they be getting
for no
thirsty.
particular reason, I'm just gonna start ritually cast water breathing on
Did I forget to mention I can't swim?
Well, shit.
Definitely casting
Because-
water breathing.
From the top, at the crow's nest, you hear a holler. You don't quite pick up what it is, but the captain, he shouts, "Hold tight! We're incoming!"
I fucking called it.
A squid.
From the crow's nest you hear, "Look, dinner!" I get that. Oh, that's a lot bigger than that.
Giant octopuses come up, but you don't see the first one all you see, you don't see the main body of the first one. What you do see is tentacles. One straight over.
Boy.
Hawk, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie.
Best wishes.
Don't die.
Right from the start, dead.
You are, thank
Can see what I rolled. 16.
Okay, so just as you kind of are looking up at the crow's nest and then shooting a look towards the captain as he hollers, all you feel is the water spray, and then you look, and seconds before the big massive tentacle drops, you manage to kind of back up the stairs and miss a huge massive tentacle. Unfortunately though, one guy gets completely kind of swamped and stuck. He is
Well, cruise 9 on 49. There's 39.
he is
That's why there's so much crew. Many of them are not supposed to come back.
what is it? He is pinned. I forget the word.
Restrained?
D&D.
Restrained. or
restrained,
prone.
yeah.
Prone and restrained. Yeah. I have a D&D. Roll initiative.
There we go. I don't even know. I try rolling.
Right.
I
Just
could just
give a low
literally
number.
answer you a number from 1 to 3. I should roll like a D4 instead of D4.
It's probably going to be the only high roll of the night for me, though.
You are very good.
Somebody
Famous last words?
I rolled okay. What is it?
Okay. Bastian.
26.
That's okay.
Okay. Calm down.
It wasn't a natural 20. It
Hawk, what'd you get?
was a 19, but still.
18.
18. Argyle, what did you get?
Well,
And Mal, what did you get?
5.
I think it's just because Mal doesn't really care so much. She's always the last one to get up. It's like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
If I have
like,
to, I'll fight.
I think everybody can handle it. You know what? No, they do need. Maybe they don't. Fine.
I do get to murder, so okay, I'll get up. But
okay, you convinced me.
I don't like sea creatures. I guess I'll help.
calamari. I want some calamari.
Yeah, we don't want to put the dinner.
Firebolt roasted.
Don't know about you guys, but Fenris looks hungry.
Fenris or you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes to both.
Yes,
Yeah.
both.
And the captain's like, what? Nobody liked my stew? I tried so hard.
Your stew
My
was
mother's
90% rum.
recipe.
Alright.
We're all
Yes.
drunk for it. Disadvantage for everything. We're all drunk.
just getting up my stats for my guys.
This is Mother's recipe, and she used 99% of them. I toned it down for it.
I can't. I don't know my alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. There it is. I'm sitting here going, where are they? They're dead.
Okay, that's much easier if you sat in my lap and not behind me.
Okay.
Yes.
Bastian, what are you doing? At this point, the other octopus has, you can just see the tentacles over the edges here. But the main body hasn't come up from below as of yet.
I'd like to point out I was still like 50 feet in the air in the crow's nest.
Oh, were you in the crow's nest? Right, okay. I'm
That's
sorry.
why I've got advantage. Not advantage, that's why I knew they were coming first. I just decided not to tell anyone.
I'm DM, I
So
kind of
can
need to know this.
see this one.
Which one? This one?
That one is the one that you can see.
You can
Is it the
see tentacles coming up, but the actual, you can make out the shadow of the main body.
Oh my, it's almost as big as the ship. I don't know what to do. I suppose I'll pull out my bow and arrow and hold an action to see what's going to happen.
Okay. It's staying up in the crow's,
In the crow's nest.
Okay.
Good sniping position. Until the thing gets knocked down and I have to swim. Also known as sink.
Oh, hopefully you don't sink.
But fortunately I'm not wearing heavy armor, so...
I didn't consider sinking it.
Okie dokie. Hawk, you're up next. Ooh.
Okay, so you said one of the crew are
So-
being pinned by this
Yes,
tentacle?
so this dude here, he is being pinned, so there's a big massive tentacle. So, big massive tentacle. Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
Or am I on the wrong?
No, I see it.
Right. So yeah, it's a big massive tentacle. Basically.
Alright, well, Hawk will, oh, okay. Well, no. Hawk will, jump off from the top of the stairs with his axe in his hands and overhead swing and try to, like, cut through the tentacle to see if I can get it to if I can release the dude.
Okay.
That is. Hang on, it's been a while. I've forgotten how to do things. How do you play?
Been a
How do you play
while.
games again? So that's no, dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, it hits.
Yeah. 10 slashing damage. I rolled pretty crap damage.
Okay. So as you slash at that tentacle, you manage to take, a big chunk out of it, and it does redact? Yeah, it does retract back into the water.
I was going to hit it
leaving-
again.
Oh, well, if you're gonna hit it again as it's,
On,
as
on
it's
its
moving.
way out.
Yeah.
On its way out. Take that. And stay out of my.
My dinner, no, don't leave.
That's
Get out of my
20,
swamp.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
Please don't roll so shit for damage this time. And I dropped the dice.
Ah,
I'll roll a different one. That's 12 for damage. 12 slashing damage. And now I've got to not try to stand on my dice. What the hell?
so you take, your first hit, gives it a massive kind of slice, and then as it's kind of retracting back its tentacle, you take the tip of its, the tentacle completely off, and it just sits there and it's wriggling on the deck. The guard is still prone, though. Alive, but prone.
Okay. That, I think, because I don't think I have any bonus action, and I suppose now I technically would be like down here, because I
Yes.
jumped off the top. So that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so. I'm not using it. This guy here is going to use his action to stand up. No, it's half movement. Half movement. So.
Thank you kindly, good sir.
15. He runs up there. This guy runs towards, and okay, is looking over the edge. The other guy's looking over the other edge, kind of, waiting to see what happens next. And this guy's rushing over towards you as well. So this octopus here, he pulls back his tentacle, and Basim, what you see is the shadow gets smaller as it looks like it's descending to the bottom, but then all of a sudden in a matter of seconds it shoots out of the water, kind of repels itself and lands onto the deck, half kind of tentacles hanging off one end and the other tentacles and main body on deck. And it is going to hit whoever is in its sights. So I would like Mal, Argyle, and my guards, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, to make a dexterity saving throw.
I can use tentacle whip.
Hopefully it's not super effective.
This. Any arms to octopus stuff?
It, isn't it? Isn't it?
Jeez, my guards are not rolling very well.
Oh no. No, the halflings.
Yeah, my halflings. Oh, I've one halfling that stayed. Okay. Mal, what did
If
you
the
get?
halfling gets punted, can it go ho ho holy crap?
12.
12. Okay. Don't panic.
Too late for that.
Panic.
There's octopuses on our ship.
Oh dear. Silly and peach.
So you got 12. Okay. So yeah, you are grappled. Argyle, what did you get?
19.
Okay, you are not grappled. You manage to duck yourself as its tentacle slams and sweeps. But what you're seeing now, you've got Mal being kind of squeezed, and these the halfling crew, because that's canon now, the halfling crew being kind of, they're stabby stabbing, but
Like the scene from Lord of the Rings when the monster comes out just before they go into Moria, grabs Frodo and starts flinging him around the air. Yeah, that's what all the little halflings are up in the air.
That's exactly it.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
This is not a nice
Oh.
hug.
And side note, I now have information that I didn't want to have, but hey, because I wanted to know how many tentacles just to make sure, that to check. So I, tried to type in how many tentacles does an octopus have. Misspelled tentacles, and my autocorrect put it to testicles. I now know that octopus have one testicle.
You heard it here.
Well, now we need
Octopus
to know
has
for
one
science.
testicle.
Good to know. So aim
least there
for the
wasn't a picture.
testicle.
At
Aim
least there
for
wasn't
the
a picture.
testicle.
You're like, that can't be right. Oh.
Argyle, you're up.
Okay. So, I do like a sick nudge to get out of its way. I'm small and I use that to my advantage. Sorry, halflings rip, but I'm different. Okay, so right now, like, all of them are pretty much grappled right now, including Mal, correct?
Bar one, yes.
Except one, okay. That's not great. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna cast... I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray and aim for the tentacle holding Mal. Whatever is holding onto her. Okay, first one with the 25 to hit.
25 hits. This is the first one to tentacle.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Second one is a 30-20 hit.
Mm-hmm. Hits.
And the last one's a 16.
16 hits.
Got it? Okay. Okay, so 22 points of fire damage total.
To...
As I'm doing that, I'm gonna say I'm doing this as I'm running to the opposite stairwell. Just to clarify, are these all 5 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks. No.
I'm gonna go
Roll
up
20.
here next to what I'm assuming is the captain.
Yes, it is. Okay, so
I'm just gonna start looking at him like, what the fuck do we do, man?
Mal, as it got hit by the attack, it throws its tentacle up, you with it, it does release you, and you take 1 bludgeoning damage as you fall.
One blood.
Just 1.
Like, oh!
Just a little sting, just a little ah. That's
This
my
time,
turn.
not tailbone, but my tail. Ow.
Ah.
Ow, ow.
A little skeleton wood out of it. Oh.
Ah, damn.
Got a splinter.
Ro-
Sorry.
Roll to see if you get roll to see if you get tagle stuck in the slats.
So,
You're over the
little
grate, aren't you?
halfling here who is currently being kind of pressed down by a tentacle. He is restrained, but he is not unable to attack. He is going to pull out a dagger.
Believe in you.
Oh shit! Nice!
Is this one called Bilbo?
And he misses. Does he? No, he didn't miss.
Sneak little dragons.
What was that damage? What was it total again? I forgot. Shit.
Argo?
That I did?
Yes.
122.
I almost didn't mark it off there. Oh, this guy misses. This guy's gonna stibby stab. He got a nat 1, so there's no stibby stabs from him. His arm's pinned.
He's a halfling.
He's
He
a
can
half.
re-roll
Halfling
once.
luck.
That's a good point, actually. Okay,
And
taking that one. 10. He still misses, but it's alright. This
Oh,
guy's
wow.
gonna run at him
We
with
tried.
a spear, and just hits. My hands are cold. Where is there? He does 3 damage. Go halfway. Okay. Captain is going to. He looks at Argyle and he's like, "Well, we kill him, of course." Ah! This is, nothing off for him. This is not even a panic. So he runs and he jumps off deck, lands, and
Easy for you to say Argyle is hyperventilating.
he has a massive greatsword that he pulls out from behind his back, and he goes to swing at the main body of the tentacle. And he got a freaking nat 20. Isn't he like the best?
Showing his crew how it's done.
So,
Not on my ship.
not on my ship. Pretty much, yeah. So, 5. So it's double the dice. 6, 12, I think 15 damage.
Roll for emphasis. That one gets his sword stuck in the floor.
Now, you're up.
Right. So, just gonna get up, and is anybody still being held in the air?
So we have this guy. He's no longer. It's these two down here. So they're both basically pinned.
I am gonna shoot each of the tentacles with my 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Yes.
Blast.
You reach place.
One is a 14,
14 hits.
and other is 24. Yay!
Are they both hit?
Voice.
One hits for 5 damage. I rolled a 1. And the other hits for 13 damage.
Okay. So both tentacles kind of pull back. They do a bit of a slam on the deck, and the crow's nest that Bastian, I'm guessing by now you're starting to kind of make your way down. Takes a bit of a beating. It shakes violently. I want you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity shaving throw.
Mm-hmm.
That's a +7. That's 18.
Okay, you just my number in my head was 17, so you just managed. So it does shake. You hear it, and it does start to topple down, but it's caught by some ropes. As it does, you jump and manage to land on deck. I'm gonna say
My plan.
probably there. You do a nice little neat roll to keep yourself from taking any damage.
There goes my plan.
I don't have
I was going to
dogs.
ask, would landing on top of the Kraken count as a soft landing, and then I'll jump off? But if I've had to
You
climb
just like
down,
harmlessly like bounce off it and then slide.
bong.
So Fenris is going to go and take some chomping chomps out of, it currently being kind of doing the whole barking and kind of bouncing about.
I'm surprised he hasn't picked up that part of cut off tentacle and ran and hid somewhere, and he's having lunch.
Unfortunately, yeah, he can't quite get. He hasn't got his sea legs, so he's tumbling around. And is unable to make it towards the octopus. Bastion, you're up.
Well then, I will let me check. Second, each square is the normal 5 feet.
I would say so, yeah.
I'll run to there.
Where do we run?
I'll
Okay.
go. Where are Argyle? Remember, Argyle, the secret to everything. Fireball.
On a wooden ship.
Yes, I'm
That was
gonna
good.
kill everyone and we're never gonna get passage again.
I was gonna-
do it.
When it was
Well,
Argyle's
I did
turn,
cast,
I
I
was
did
gonna
cast
say,
water breathing, so we can all breathe underwater if I burn the ship down.
when it
Yes,
was
for
Argyle's turn,
24
I was
hours.
going to comment. The voice inside Argyle's head goes, "This is a bit of a pickle. Remember, fireball is always the answer."
Fireball, fireball, fireball. That's all I hear. Fireball, fireball.
The voice in Argyle's head does
I
not
must
say that.
resist.
That voice has been silent for a little bit.
Fireball is sometimes the answer.
Sebastian,
Yeah,
is that
I'll-
what
Honestly,
you're
I wouldn't be
doing?
surprised. You just learn message just to mess with me, just to say fireball in my head, so I do it one of these times.
That is something Bastion would do.
Fireball, 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 fireball.
Right, so
Okay, I'll take aim at the Kraken and see if
Okay.
I can shoot it in the eye. So, oh, that was so close. The 26 hit.
26 hits.
That was so close to a nat 20. That's not a sneak attack, so that's just a d8. +5, is it? Yes. So it's roly-poly, the number will... That's 6 points of damage.
Still count as a sneak attack as long as there's someone next to it attacking it. Isn't that right?
That's a good point, yeah.
I think so. I think as long as you go within 5 feet of it. A lot of people are within 5 feet of it.
It's been 2 weeks, I'm forgetting how it works. So that'll be an extra d3. I mean, an extra 3 d6s. I'll get it right in a minute.
3D, damn. You got
That's
those
a
3D
scary
glasses when
octopus.
shopping?
Damn.
Damn.
So that's 15 points of damage, instead of 6.
Okay.
Thank God for sneak attack.
Hook. You are.
So the other one hasn't came up yet, right?
No.
It's still in the water.
Actually, if even if you were to look, you wouldn't be able to see it as of yet. You should actually do that.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will run over. I think I'm well within range here. Check. But yeah, I will run over in front of this one. I'll put myself here.
You can do it.
And I shall attack it.
Okay.
You shall not escape. I'm really hungry.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
What's wrong?
Oh,
You
nothing,
sounded
nothing. No,
confused there.
I was... Roll20's updated recently, so I was just getting annoyed with it. But no, it's all good. I found what I was looking for.
Cannot roll high for my damage numbers. That's 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And the second hit. It's a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
I'm gonna make it a divine smite because I want to do at least some damage. I keep rolling really shit for my damage numbers. Nice. Okay. It's 26 points of damage.
Okay. As you hit, the octopus, obviously don't think octopuses make noises, but this makes like almost like a guttural moan. And as it does that, it just why did the music stop just as I'm about to say? It releases just this pool of thick, nasty oil ink all over the deck. You just hear the captain go, that's gonna take a while to get out of my planks.
Good for insulation, I think.
And it
Maybe,
starts
possibly.
to kind of slink backwards into, slink towards the kind of the overboard.
I will take an attack of opportunity if it tries to move away from me.
No, you
No,
don't.
it
Where do you think you're going?
didn't really move, it's just blinking. I was using it as a, hasn't moved yet.
You moved the figure though.
I know, I was...
You moved the figure, that's why.
No, not its go to move, I was just saying. Team 1. Wait, where the hell did Team 1 go? Oh, they all ran down here, didn't they? Wait, what? I was looking over the...
They all
The other
died.
octopus took
They're
them.
all overboard.
All the guys under the deck are
Took them
gone,
and
yeah.
left. He was like, "That's my dinner, bye."
This was just a distraction. There's another
They got
creature that
eight.
crept in and just ate them all.
Wasn't there like there was... Where did they
Oh,
go?
gone.
While we did looking, 26 Hargans jumped on board and stole them all.
They just think halflings are delicacies.
Invisible.
They're so rich, they just keep coming in for another one.
They just kind of... they are rushing towards, so yeah, they're going to be over here pulling on ropes and such, trying to make sure that the main sail doesn't come on. So they are going to roll. Strength.
The Kraken humans are like lightly salted peanuts.
I'll get better. So yeah, for a very brief second, you hear the the what's it called? The crow's nest pole crack even more, and you just hear it's coming down. And the captain say, "You hold that bloody rope!" And with that, with him shouting that, he's gonna cast leadership for 1 minute. All creatures within 30 feet of him can make an attack roll or save and throw. Whenever a non-hostile creature that is within 30 feet or of him and makes an attack or save and throw, the creature can add one d4 to its roll, provided it can hear and understand the night. So yes,
Basically blessed.
basically you've got blessed, and with that the ropes tighten, and the sail doesn't come down on you.
Captain's blessings on you.
Okay.
Oh, brother. Captain's blessings on you.
Oh shit. I hadn't put the octopus. One of the octopus wasn't in the rotation.
It's just been chilling.
It has just been chilling.
Been nursing its cut paw.
It's vibing.
Just forgetting all of my abilities. Could have been useful. Oh well.
So yeah, this octopus is going to start slinking back. So take your attacks of opportunities. Will be the knight. He misses. Hawk.
I think that definitely hits. The 28 to hit.
28 hits.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, what I said we were having sushi for dinner.
That's 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Now?
Good man.
15?
15 hits.
Gonna attack it with a measly dagger for 4 points of damage.
Measly
I do
dagger.
stabby
you know,
stab.
It
Stabby stab.
it does damage because at this point you can see its body go limp, and as it does, you hear as it suckers onto the side, and as it uses its dead weight body now to topple the ship, I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw. And this is a high throw.
Everyone within 10 feet of me gets to add a +2 to that.
Okay, I'm going to say to you, it is a high roll.
We also get the leadership thing, right?
You do, yes, you get a +4.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, okay. Thanks very much for Oh, okay. Wow.
Guys, I did it. Natural 20. I did it.
Nice. So did I.
Right, so
It had to happen once, right?
So, what did everyone get? Natural 20 from Mal. So now you manage to, like, raise yourself to the edge as the ship kind of bottoms up a little bit, almost, on its side. and you can see as the crew, the halfling crew, seem to just not manage to hold on, and you just hear another one, and then just past you, you kind of hear the claws as Fenris also splashes in overboard. Hawk, you said you got
Good
an
thing I
20?
put that life preserver on him.
No, I actually got a score that even I think Bastion would be proud of. I got 29 in total.
Jesus.
With you being
Got a
in the
natural
middle,
20. I've got a 4 on my D4 with bonus, and then I get a 2 bonus on top of that. So yeah,
so with
29.
you stick your axe into one of the kind of broken planks, and you just hold on as the ship, and you just watch these halflings. You do reach out to try and grab one, but you completely miss. Bastion?
I Michael Jackson lean with a 28.
Again, you hold on. This does not bother you. Argyle.
Wait, do we all get
yes.
the
You're
D4?
all rolling.
26.
Okay, so Argyle, you managed to hold on to the
To the wheel for dear
wheel,
life.
and it swings, and then as the boat starts to come back, it swings back.
I'm just like,
This is
Oh,
now
I got that.
dead in the water, but leaking from it is a black ooze. He managed to go, and he held on. Okay. Whew. Oh. Argyle, you're up.
Okay, so that one's dead.
That one's
And
dead.
there's nothing else that we can
Nothing
see
as
currently.
of yet. Except
As
for
of
there's a
now,
lot of people
okay.
in the water.
Right.
Dun, dun,
And
dun, 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 dun.
How fast was our ship moving?
I'm looking something up. Hold on, how?
Um,
Hopefully we were like pretty slow or stopped by this point. Otherwise they're already like way behind.
well, per round. They have to swim to catch up.
I mean, I think they stopped us because they were holding on to
Okay.
it. So
right.
I will
Our
at
mast
that
is
point, it
failing.
would have went whoosh and kind of
the,
static good.
if the mast is failing, we're not really moving.
Right, it didn't crash, but it did like
It's
it's
kind
pretty
of
fucked up.
yeah.
Okay, so you said there were 40 crew members on the ship?
I'm gonna go with what's on here. The rest are probably patching holes down below.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure because I can cast water breathing on up to 10 people, so I'm not
Mhm.
gonna get the whole ship. So I would have gotten 1, 2, 3.
These guys would be no longer restrained.
So I think all of us, the captain and Fenris would have been 6, and then I can get 4 other halflings.
The ones closest to you probably then would be right.
Yeah.
I need this guard because I can't.
I'm just saying, like, retroactively, I did this earlier. I did this before the fight
Right, okay.
started. But retroactively, yeah.
Well, you would have done your friends
And-
though, so yeah.
Right, of course. I would have done all of us first and the captain. That lasts for 24 hours. And question, are these functional?
Yeah. In the middle there would be massive harpoons.
Because what I wanted to do was hold my action to see if anything else comes up and then fire at it.
Okay.
See if
Okay.
I can turn these.
I'm
That's what I
trying
wanna do.
find-
I was gonna say, don't try and rescue them by shooting them with a harpoon.
No,
Only
no,
for
no.
action.
That's never gonna work. No, I want to
That
fire
would
if
be
anything. If
interesting.
like another octopus or something comes up to attack us, I want to fire at
Hey.
you as soon as I see it.
Hey, crew guys, catch this.
Stop trying to help me.
That's shitty crew, if you ask me.
Okay.
That's like an intelligence 4 move. That is.
Yeah, my intelligence is 20. I would not use this to try to save people.
So you're
What is
intentionally
your
killing them.
strength,
Oh, I see that.
though? What is your
I
strength?
mean, it's not great.
Would Argyle be
Yeah,
able
maybe
to
with roll, like-
to load a harpoon, a massive harpoon, into
If you'd let me, I could certainly try.
roll to try?
Or would that just be strength?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Moral support.
Okay, well, other question. I got an 11, but if I were to...
Add the 4, the D4.
Oh, I still have that? Oh, shit, I
Mhm.
forgot.
Because you're in the Knight's 30. Yep.
Alright, well, that's a 13.
Okay.
But I also have something I could do if that would help me in any way.
What?
I have enlarge, which technically gives me advantage on strength checks.
Okay, I mean,
I believe.
here's what I'm gonna suggest. I am all for you enlarging. I was gonna suggest
Yeah.
with that roll, it takes
Full-size person? Yeah.
it takes with your original roll with just Argyle size, 2 rounds. It takes you 2 rounds
Okay.
to get the first. So the first round would be, oh, it fell off. God damn it! How do you get this to work? Because
Right.
I'm guessing Argyle
Shit,
doesn't really know how to work a harpoon. Second round is like, all right,
Definitely
I
not.
figured this one out. However, if you want to go ahead and use enlarge, with the advantage, we can go back and see whether or not to hit or miss. So
Okay.
2 rounds to get it to work or hit and miss. Does that sound fair? Or
Okay. Yeah.
if not, just tell me and I'll shut up and go.
Oh, that sounds good. I also just like that canonically, if I cast enlarge on myself, I'm like 4 foot something instead of 2 foot something, so it's like no. I'm still tiny.
You're
but...
still tiny, but
Part
if
of
a
the ship,
halfling
part
can
of
do
the
it,
crew,
Hey.
part of the crew.
hey, if a halfling can do it, a 4 foot.
I know, right?
So it's entirely
Yeah,
what you want to do there.
Does that then
Okay,
mean
so
that you only need
if-
2
hold on.
kobolds to make it in a waistcoat?
I'm still going with 3. I still think 3 is a good. Yeah, I'll take the advantage and the D4. Yeah.
Okay. So
I'll have that.
enlarged.
So
Slightly enlarged.
that
not
would
slightly
make
enlarged.
it a 19 instead of a
19,
13.
you get it straight on. So you basically, with ease, pick it up, cock it in, put it, and you're now ready. So it's slightly too big, Argyle, but I can't make it any smaller.
I'm just
Um,
like, I have the
You like 'em
power.
big,
And of
like
course,
chunky.
you're just kind of scanning the.
Yeah, I'm holding until I see anything pop up. A
So from-
tentacle,
So
anything.
it would be like this kind of scan. I don't know if you can see that.
I can see it.
That's okay, because I can't. Okay. I bet for pretty much. Okay. Argyle, as you are scanning the waters, you see. I'm really losing my patience with
Mind.
today. Aha. You do see the water looking a bit more rougher in a place, and you do see the octopus appear, and it moves. God's sakes.
Hello.
I would let you fire.
Yes. So I googled harpoon. It is 1d8 piercing damage.
Do
However,
I not roll to hit?
no, rolled to hit. But it does have a range of 30.
Anything after that is with disadvantage? Or is that its absolute range?
At its, yeah. So it is a range of 30.
Okay. So what am I rolling?
So roll to hit.
Am I adding anything?
Guess to an attack roll. Roll roll a d4.
So just a straight roll and a d4. That's it.
Aye to hit,
That would
and then
that would be a 17.
right. So 17 hits. Question: does this harpoon have a rope tied to it, or is it just plain harpoon?
I don't know. Does it? Me as a person out of character. I don't know how harpoons work.
Well, no, it could
It
be
can
just
or it
it can or can. I was just wondering,
I suppose the question would be, did you attach a rope to it?
I don't know. I was just. I did not think that far ahead.
Well, if it's just plain damage, then I'm just wondering because when you deal damage to a creature with a harpoon, the target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be harpooned, and I'm guessing that is
Oh, so a rope could like hold. Oh, I see.
so. Yeah. So harpoon is connected to a trailing rope.
Let's just say I did that. I may not know how a boat works, but I have high enough intelligence.
Okay.
to be like,
So Constitution. I need. Wow. Okay. 16 Constitution. So the save was a 10. So it's not harpoon. However, do
all right.
1d8
Oh,
damage.
does damage.
Mhm.
Okay. 7.
Okay. Okie dokies. So Team 2 is in the water.
Oh, I get it. If it had a rope attached, it's basically a fishing line.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, this.
I mean,
I'm
it
looking.
still looks cool though.
All right, I'm gonna say that their speed's half full swimming, but this guy manages to get up, scampered up, so he'll be up. This guy here is having a little trouble getting up. This guy is still in the water, and this guy is still underwater. 10, 5, 10, 15. Just gonna pull out a heavy crossbow, pulls the axe, and aims at the beast.
Dinner.
Oh, and
Dinner.
he hits with 2. Thank you. That was disappointing.
Is that a 2 damage or
He had 2
to
damage.
hit 2?
No, to hit he got 17.
In that case, it's got a big harpoon sticking out of it, and next to it a teeny tiny little splinter.
Little ball, yeah. Mal, you're up.
I am gonna do the unthinkable.
You're gonna jump in the water?
Yeah.
First,
Bye,
I'm gonna take off my
everybody.
clothes. Part of
Woo
it,
woo!
just saying, to show off my guns. And yeah, I'm gonna jump in the water
Oh, damn!
Huh.
and cast fly on myself and the puppy.
Oh,
Yes.
how long does that last?
It's concentration. So,
Right, so it's until you say so.
It- yeah, up to 10 minutes. So 10 minutes we can just be in the air, dancing, holding hands.
Singing Kumbaya.
So
I
I'm
don't know what his
kinda-
flying range would be.
No, I'm just kind of gonna grab him, and together we're gonna fly back up on the ship.
Okay.
Pretty sure there's a Disney song that's appropriate right now, but it's not coming to
They can fly. They
There's
can
definitely
fly,
a
they can
Disney
fly.
song. with it.
Singing fly.
And
Look, is it a bird? No.
I can show you the water.
I'm just gonna, since I used my action, I'm just gonna fly like, I don't know, 10, 15 feet in the air.
Okay.
Mel she just did a Tinkerbell. She got a little bit of pixie dust, just threw it in its face. Fenris, let's go fly.
The best thing about this is, it's Fenris's goes next, and I'm sorry, he is going to be like, "Rawr." And he is just going to, he's forgotten about the bag. He is, super confused, but flying around he's just out flying.
We need.
And I'm like,
to
no,
get
you're
some
supposed to
mechanical
land on the
wings."
deck, Fenris. You're supposed to land
He
on
is
the
just
deck.
flying around.
When dogs' paws go mental when they're asleep, that's what he's doing right now in the air. Just...
What you're doing right now reminds me of Karlak in Baldur's Gate when she was smashing everything, just zooming around.
Yeah.
With that though, he does fly
Yep,
around,
just
but as he
running
does
around.
fly, he does dip down, he grabs the guard, by the back of his shirt and throws him on and continues flying. And we
Aw.
just hear this
We have
really
a well-mannered dog.
happy
boy.
dog.
He hovers above the kraken, lifts one leg.
Happy dog. Bastian, you're up.
The happy little happy guy.
Happy dog. Happy dog. Hello, not so small little guy.
You're almost past my knee.
Oh, he's 4 foot now, so about up to my chest.
Yeah.
I will take aim.
My word is double of. I'm looking this up.
Solid 30 feet. And I will fire.
Fire!
No, first. I'm going to take a bonus action to hide.
Where are you hiding? Like up behind a railing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing a water chest high wall peek out and shoot thing. just so I can do my extra damage. Stealth check.
Hmm. Isn't there something that says that now you are technically he's half covered? In that
I'd
sense,
be the one half covered.
Because he's in
Or
the
would
water.
he be half covered in the water?
bit of both. You're in half
Well,
cover,
how
and now
much-
he's in half cover.
How much of it is poking up? Just the tentacle? Just the tip?
No, it would
If
be
we come
the...
together, we'll be full covered.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
He's gonna be on his tippy toes.
That's an extra, was it 2 or 3 AC?
It's 2 for partial cover.
Is it
I
2?
think.
Right, okay. So I'm just getting it out there, so so I know that I am actually doing this okay. I'm doing this right.
So I'll have to roll how I usually do, either really good or really, really bad.
To be honest,
Yeah.
you're hitting. Unless you get a nat 1, you're hitting. So
You still have the. You still have the D4,
Oh, dear.
I think. Sure.
I don't know if that D4 will help.
Yeah.
So should I roll for stealth first to see how I hide, or should I just do the attack?
just you can roll for stealth, but likelihood is
I'm just ducking down to break line of sight.
because this dude's intelligence
'Cause
is
they're in-
it's as big as his testes.
Singular,
That's
when he has one.
15 to hide, so...
One brain
15's
cell.
fine. He doesn't even have 1. He's minus
and that's
3.
that's a 15 to hit as well.
15 just
He
hit.
owes us brain cells.
15 just hits.
That's actually really good or really bad. That was actually quite a bad roll. It was 7.
Yeah.
And the damage is where my
7 is a
damage
good roll. What do you mean?
Poor Mal.
Ooh, nice. That is that 16?
Okay.
That's 17.
16 or 17?
That's 17. 9 plus 8, 17. 17 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'll sit down on the floor
Okay. Hawk, you're up.
because I don't want to get hit by a harpoon.
Okay, so
Oh god, I imagine I rolling that one. I'm just like, I'm so sorry, Beth.
has the ship pretty much stopped then? We're not really
Yeah,
moving?
pretty much. It's going as with the current, so it's kind of just drifting.
Okay. Hawk is gonna run over to the side of the railing and jump into the water to fight it.
Shit.
USA.
As mid jump, I will try to hit it with my axe.
Okay.
How heavy is
and-
your armor?
Just,
Oh, he goes sink like a pebble.
just
What?
It's fine,
No.
you have water
would you
breathing.
please a minute? Jesus Christ! Just so everyone knows, I have Aura of Liberation, which means I ignore penalties of movement and attacks underwater.
Hey.
Ooh.
And I can choose anyone within 10 feet of me to get that done as well.
You jammy goit.
Yes.
None of us, because
Well-
we made fun of him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fine,
you
you
tried to
have
make
free
fun of me. Take my Aura of Liberation and shove it up your butt. No.
If so, all you hear is,
That
Hawk,
one
what are you
slipped
doing?
just like that.
Like, Hogwarts.
Hold on, let him cook.
That's a suspiciously small splash.
Yeah. I expected
That's a dirty 20 to hit,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make it a Divine Smite, just
Okay.
because, you know, I want to look awesome as I can, because everyone keeps making fun of me.
Roll for style.
What is it?
Roll performance.
What did you
It's
put
20
up in Discord earlier? Roll for
Is it emphasis or...
yeah, roll for
Emphasis,
emphasis.
Yeah, roll for emphasis.
23 points of damage.
3, okay. Damn.
Second hit. Oh, that'll definitely hit. That's an 18 plus 9, so yeah, I'd love. So damage. It's 11 points of slash damage
Do your thing.
from a second hit.
How does
Oh,
it
did it kill it?
work? Yeah.
Well,
Split in two.
I'll jump off the side of the boat with the sort of axe raised up, and I'll sort of cleave my axe into it, and then make it pulse with a divine smite as it just sort of goes through it. And I just want it to sort of go all pulsy with the divine smite stuff, and then die. So it'll just glow for a little bit, and then it's
So
close to
yeah,
it.
right. So the rest of you who watched in dismay as Hawk bounded over the edge, and you're all like, "What is he doing? What's he gonna think?" All you see now is this bright light. Bastian, you kind of peek over the edge, and you just see as this bright light just shines brighter and brighter, and all of a sudden there's this as pink, orangey bits start floating past the boat. Tentacles kind of floating about.
Breakfast. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, didn't we just have dinner? Oh man.
Second breakfast. But we're on a hobbit ship after all.
So yes.
Let's think how badly that could have gone. You weigh probably what, 100 and something pounds? You're probably carrying about 100 pounds of weight, about a 40-pound weapon, about 60-pound armor.
Well, I
You've
wouldn't
sank
have
faster than a
jumped
stone.
in if I didn't have a thing that would help me not die in the water.
The kind of thing our
You would
barbarian
have
would
been
do.
without breathing.
So as the threat subsides, the captain, rushes over to you, Hawk, and lends a hand to help you get out of the water, and he starts.
Very much.
As you're out there, that was something. Aye, right. And he looks around his crew and says, "I know, boys, you're tired, you're wet, but we need to get this ship mended. So get dried. Let's get mended." And he starts barking this order. Goes, "Not our first rodeo with these things. Ugh, nasty buggers.
You just get attacked often on the open sea?
Octopuses, scrags. Dangerous, but no more dangerous than it would be by taking horse and cart."
Hawk is currently wringing out a scarf. Oh, God, I should have taken off before I jumped in.
Oh.
I pick up my dry clothes, like, dust them off.
Look, guys don't have forethought like that. That's a woman thing. We just deal with the consequences afterwards.
A side note, I let Fenris use the 10 minutes of fly.
Oh yeah, he's still flying around.
Oh.
No, he is the happiest
so
of doggos
easy.
ever.
I don't have the heart. I know.
But then after a while,
To
he just.
stop the spell.
We need
Oh yeah,
to
and
get
after a
Tinker
minute,
to
I
make
am
him
no
some
longer.
tactical wings.
It's just, he's up there singing his own little song. I can roll you the world.
Yeah, Fenris
He's
is
marking
loving
his
life.
territory
He's
on the
just
other crow's nest.
flying around, chasing seagulls.
Oh,
No, not that high. It's gonna end soon.
no.
Just
Come back. You get 5 seconds till it breaks.
As,
Huh?
he sees Mal kind of shaking. He lowers down. As he lowers down to gently titter-patter in front of Mal, and he kind of nudges into her as a thing of like, best day ever. He shakes a bit because he's still wet.
And now
And the water
No,
goes
you're
over
Everybody's
Mal.
over dry.
So basically what
Shakes
happens...
himself dry next to Hawk just after he gets himself dry.
So the Halfling crew and the captain make themselves busy by, starting repairing. Captain's kind of looking around and goes, I have to add a wee day or two on our travels. Can't be helped, so we'll
Can I help with the repairs?
you
I'm
can
not
make
exactly
yourself
super
useful.
handy, but I could try.
You're a strong lad. You can help pull these ropes, and he hands you a big, massive rope.
I will attempt to help, though I have no idea what I'm doing on a ship. So it's like, hand me a rope. What do I do? They want me down, tie it. I don't know, get pull on it a little bit.
So, takes about a day and a night for the ship to be fully functional, and once it's functional, it's not long until you see icebergs rising from the sea. The one in particular is a floating island. A portion of the berg above the water appears roughly triangular with rounded corners. There's a plateau portion of the iceberg rises more than 100 feet above the water, and the jagged ice peaks and add another 200 feet above that.
Faintly on the wind, you can hear, let it go, let it go.
Captain approaches you, goes, hey, looky over there. You can see bones and whales and huge seals. That's the business.
Is this where they go to die? Is this their graveyard kind of thing?
No, something far more dangerous than that. Usually we give this isle a bit of a wide berth. You see, Orifators. He lives there.
Who's that?
Very good question. No, I do.
Earthatos?
I can't
Earthatos?
pronounce it very
They're
well.
tracking my memory pigs.
So there is ARA UTH ATOR.
I'm just gonna call him Theodore. Whoever it is, it's fine. But
Fantasy name's hard.
or Theo. Theo's fine.
There's a dragon in there for sure. Or I thought that they're very strong protected. We usually give this bit of wide berth, but you'll be going in this direction.
Or dragons. What kind of dragon is it? Do you know?
Nasty
Ice dragon, I would guess.
Nasty one. Hawk, can you make me a... Well, no, I won't even make... You don't have to make me anything. Since you're, talking away to the captain, as you kind of peer over the bones, you can see as kind of the closer ones, you can actually see that there is tooth marks with, like a monstrous bite radius. And you can
with something similar kind of radius that I've recently seen.
and you can also, as you kind of, stare into it, you can see there is small human bones also that show the same bite marks. So as you approach an ice... Yes. So, as you approach the Frostmere, approaches an ice chasm, and it splits the cliff face above the ice shelf and rising to the top that's rising to the top of the tattoo. It's a chasm is about 20 feet wide and near the bottom, but it narrows to 5 feet wide at the top. Steps, you can see that steps are cut into the ice, making for an easy climb to the top. I think we'll dock here. Me and my crew will stay here and continue with repairs on the Frostmere. I'm not too comfortable with the idea of leaving the ship without strong, possible complement of guards.
Don't worry, Captain. This is what we're here for. I suppose we better go ashore and see what all this is about.
So,
Is this where the last destination of that woman was that I totally remember her name because I've written it down here?
maybe
Markart, something like that.
Macath.
Yeah. Tiefling, remember that.
So as you make your way up the stairs, the ground is uneven and fractured by narrow ice chasms, divided by rills, snowdrifts, and ice ridges taller than a human. You can see that it's been sculpted by let's see. Hold on. I've lost what I was reading. Yeah, you can see that it's all been sculpted by the sea spray and wind. As you kind of approach 200 feet up, the first sight that greets you when you emerge onto the plateau is a row of 10 corpses frozen into a wall of ice.
Like they've been set into a wall? Or
the bodies are preserved. It's impossible to tell how long they've been there or, why they're there.
well, on the way up, I would also like to try to keep an eye out for any recent sign of people traversing this area. I get that there's loads of bones and things about, but just if anyone's been here recently, and try to see if anyone's walked this way in the last little while. Okay.
Yes, sorry, I am trying to figure out where your next map is. It seems I do not have a next map, so I'm just going to bring you to you.
Ah, the void.
The darkness.
It's just the darkness, that's where you are.
Ooh. Looks like a video game level.
And it looks like a Club Penguin, map.
Or one of those Looney Tunes games on all consoles.
So I'll try and put these for now. Continue kind of heading past the on display corpses then, and as you kind of turn a corner, there's an ice. It's hard to say, like an ice mountain kind of thing. And as you know,
Spire?
yeah, a spiral. When with the wind blowing, snow whips off the surround drifts and surrounds. What you can see in through like a swirling shroud of white, about a dozen or so structures.
Do they look like they've been there for a long time? These structures, are they old?
From your perspective, it's hard to tell.
Okay.
Snow covered structures.
Should we
I-
cautiously
So
approach?
as you get closer, you can see that the structures make up what looks like to be a village, divided between snow block shelters similar to igloos and double-walled yurts made from skin, stretched over whalebone frames. You can see about 16 of these structures are small.
I take it our map is not to scale.
This is not the scale. No, I don't know. There's no map for this bit.
No, that's fine. I was just you know.
Theater
Just
of the
saying.
mind.
Mhm.
I have to ask, is there a sleigh anywhere with holsters for a large number of large deer-like animals? One of them has a very red nose.
Is there a man, like an old man, that really likes the color red?
Can we hear on the wind? Oh, 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 oh.
As you do get
So-
closer
Yes.
to the village, what you do suddenly hear is
What?
Fenris stops, growls, and you all this echo of barking. Suddenly, as you see emerging from the huts, and about 25 tribal warriors appear, and males and females, all holding spears ready. Can I please?
We come in peace.
Hawk
Behind
will,
them is about 30 or more people behind them, curious.
Hawk will keep his hands away from his weapon, and I'll sort of walk forward with my hands out a little bit and say that we're not here to hurt. We're just here looking for someone. Perhaps you could help us.
Two people approach, kind of shouting. A large female and an even kind of bigger male, and they're talking to you but you've no idea what they're saying. It's a language that you're not familiar with.
I look around the group. Does anyone understand what they're saying?
Unless someone speaks Ulick or Uluk.
I do not.
That's a big ol' no.
So kind of broken. The who looks to be like chieftain. Kind of what you hear is it sounds like a question with finishes with a name of Oi Oyevagaton. Oyegavaton. Oda. Odawa. And kind of, you see the
Were we given a description, like, do I have like a good enough idea of what the person we're looking for looks like, or did we just get a name?
You just got a name.
Oh shit.
Is there anyone that we can communicate with that may understand us? I don't know. I'm at a loss what we're supposed to do here.
Hold on, I'm
I
reading.
can't talk to them.
Please hold.
Please hold.
I was
They
wondering
don't
if I
speak
should.
any languages we know, but they might speak wolf.
So,
was
chieftain,
wondering a level of
chieftain, she tries again, and she's again very broken of why here, why here, what do, huh? Why here? What doing here?
We're looking for someone. We're looking for a tiefling, macath. Have you heard of them? Have you seen them?
Point at Mel's horns.
Yeah.
Like that.
Tiefling, like this.
Should leave.
I don't even.
Danger.
Hmm?
Danger here. Leave. And sea monsters.
Danger's my middle name.
Scrags. She can, she's kind of, repeating herself. Danger, danger. Scrag, come. You eat. You can see that the what looks like tribal warriors kind of encircling you. Just around enough to kind of feel like the area is getting closed in.
We need to find macath. We don't care about danger.
Friend might be in danger. Macath friend in danger? Need help?
No tiefling. No tiefling here. You
Insight
go.
check.
Do you know what? I'm actually looking to see if she actually does know.
Inside check anyway.
Inside check on the DM.
Insight check to figure out
Yeah.
what she means.
Inside check IRL.
Inside check your script.
I'm going to do that, but
Yeah.
we'll take a break. while I am doing all that. So we'll take a quick break.
So go. Have a Kit Kat.
Leaving it there. Basically, the chieftain. You've done an insight check. Roll for insight.
And I assist. I will give you advantage instead of me rolling. I don't get very good rolls for.
Nice. Insights. +9. It is indeed a +9. Well, I rolled badly on both of them, so that's a 13.
So,
She's better than that one.
as you kind of read it, you can see that very much looks to dissuade you to be here. Urgently.
For our protection, or
Someone roll a perception check.
perception?
Actually, all of you roll me a perception check.
We're about to get attacked by a dragon.
Not great. 13.
Oh, that's much better. 21.
18.
14.
Okay, Bast. Along with the warriors closing in and around you, and the dogs growling, getting really close. Past them, you look past them, and you can see that villagers, one by one, are disappearing into a larger building. Slightly larger than the other buildings.
So the villagers seem to be hiding. So either they're expecting an attack, or we're the attack they're preparing for. So things may be about to go down. I suggest we at least go non-lethal if it does become a fight.
With that, you hear like a cold but jolly kind of little voice. Well, one of the voices you kind of recognize. Hello. Captain set me up here. He says that you were taking your time. I was a bit worried.
Yes.
Hunters.
We have some guests. Yes, we're talking to some people. That's what's keeping us.
He walks forward and in a dialect, a language you don't understand. He turns and looks and goes, and the chieftain and this little halfling has this kind and turns and looks. Apparently, it's dangerous here. He's kind of looking around himself. That we're not wanted.
But this is the only last known location of the person we're looking for. If we leave now, we don't have any other leads of where she is.
So he then goes and pretty much translates what you just said.
You said there was no tiefling here now, but was there one here before? I asked our new friend to translate if he can.
As he speaks. Turns around and he looks at you after a bit of a back and forth. He goes, It's really weird. These are not usually this hostile, but basically we're getting told to leave. They're not. This is bizarre behavior for these guys.
I
Something's
wonder
up.
if they're telling us to leave out of duress.
The male the very large kind of male who'd been quiet, kind of leans in and whispers to the female. She nods, and then she turns, looks, and addresses the halfling again. He turns around and he goes, "The chieftain, Barking Seal." I'm not sure if actually it is the chieftain. They said that, you know, if you must be here and you must look for this friend, then they don't let strangers in. But Orcahart, and he points to the guy behind him, you know, kind of shivers at how tall, and says to see if you can survive, if, you know, an honorable duel, one-on-one.
Who versus who?
Turns and asks, quick question. Orcahart laughs. Me, sir.
Points at Mel. No, I mean, who fights you?
I mean, I'll fight.
So,
I'm waiting for him to point at Argyle. Gets blown up by a fireball.
so the halfling turns and, you know, there's a bit more back and forth, and turns around and he looks and he goes, "So, if you lose, you leave. But if you win, you must hand over some of your fine steel weapons. Oh no. If you lose, you must hand over some of your fine steel weapons and sail away immediately, never to return. But if you win, you can spend the night in the village, and Bone Carver will answer your questions best to her ability." So Bone Carver, sorry, is the chieftain, not Barking Seal.
You said these people are normally nice. Now they're only going to do what we ask under a threat? Strange.
This trial-by combat isn't unusual. Question: your name isn't really Ace, is it?
Huh? Orcahart.
Real life, I'm talking to. First name isn't Ace, last name Ventura.
So Orcahart goes, "No magic. I know magic. You know magic."
Is it me that he's pointing at? I don't know if it's me.
It's you.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure who he was engaging. That's why I asked. But fine. I question for DM: have we rested since the octopus attack?
Yeah, you would have had a long rest and all.
He said it took us like a day or two to get
Yeah.
back up and running, and
It was a
Just-
very heavy rope.
yeah.
You know, I'm willing, Hawk's willing.
Got this.
Oh. It looks like we have to fight if we want to continue, or I'll have to fight if we want to continue.
Have at thee.
Do keep in mind though that if I lose, then we might have to give up some weapons, which would suck.
Oh, don't you have a spare sword?
Well, just don't lose.
Yeah, easier said than done. I mean, I don't know what this guy could do. He could be level 20 and squish me like a bug. I don't know. Okay.
I'll pat you on the shoulder and give you moral support.
Thanks very much. Cast morals.
I'll cast guidance that I don't have. Just moral support.
It's like guidance. Don't die.
Yeah. Here's some guidance for you.
Question:
Don't lose.
Who's bigger, Hawk or this
Boot
opponent?
walker.
Or
He might be a big guy, but don't go for a low blow.
take it from a
We're trying
little
to
guy. The bigger
ingratiate
they are, the
ourselves.
harder they fall.
The knees, on the other hand.
Resident Evil has taught me anything. Go for the knees.
Well, if you do what you usually do, you'll be fine.
Well,
We
I
have
will.
faith in you.
That was your first mistake. I will. I'll draw my axe and walk forward and.
Okay.
Agree.
Hold on, I am literally just setting this up.
Oh, now you're delaying. Oh, I see. Okay, fine.
Oh, someone's scared.
scared.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're a paladin of who again?
I can't remember the name. I've got it written down
Saloon.
somewhere.
No, he's not so
No, it's not Salune.
You're
No.
not Saluna.
Well, either way, I'll put my hands together and I'll pray to your God. Please let the dice roll well.
It's
Scott's
pretty
pleased.
much the
It
D&D
works
version
in-game
of Zeus,
and
if I
out-game.
remember correctly.
At least he's not the D&D version of Krog. I'm guessing
Okay,
Divine Smite also counts as magic.
roll for initiative.
— 17.
What's your dex?
Dex is +3.
But what's the base?
Oh, the base. Sorry. 12.
So, he pulls off a shield and he has like a massive, thick handled spear, and the spear blade is made out of what looks like bone, and you can see that it has like bone fragments kind of hanging off it, in kind of razor shaped ways. He comes forward to you. 10.
I got you like a fish.
Right, I need to ask, I hate that. A melee weapon deals 1 extra die of its damage when the gladiator hits with it. So is it just an extra dice?
What?
What was the description? When the what?
Upright?
It's brute, yeah.
If a melee weapon does a d6 damage, then it will do 2d6 instead.
So it just adds another dice to it.
Can you read the sentence again?
Yeah, read it
Yes,
again.
it does.
A melee weapon deals 1 extra die of its damage when the gladiator hits with it.
Why doesn't it just always have 2 instead of
Yeah.
1?
I
That
think
would be
it's-
makes that
I think
line
it's-
makes no sense.
Yeah,
It's a perk or a skill type.
yeah. So it's an extra dice.
It sounds like something you can activate once or twice in the fight, not just have all the time.
Oh no, that's what.
I know,
Doesn't
but
say
it's
actually.
what it sounds like, because otherwise it would just always be like 2d10 or 2d12 or
That's-
whatever instead of 1.
I don't know.
No,
Well, I
no,
suppose
I'm-
it's something which
it's
can be
weird.
used with different weapons, and that's why it's written like that. I would expect.
So will I not use it then?
No, no, yeah, use your
So,
ability.
is
So
it-
Gladiator is a fighting style,
Aye.
so
So he's a brute. So it adds just
then
one.
it doesn't apply to him, I guess.
Well, it's just his token is gladiator. Mm,
Then maybe he is, yeah.
I don't-
Oh, it's a fighter subclass, basically.
So the melee weapon deals 1 extra dice of its damage.
Yeah, if you roll a d12, then roll 2d12 for damage. This is gonna suck. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, he's gonna, he hits his shield, and he goes to attack you. I wouldn't worry too much. Just a 2 hit.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Yay.
That was one of his first
Yay.
attacks. Jesus. Okay. Does a 22 hits?
22 hits. Yes.
Eight. 12 piercing damage.
12.
And then his last hit.
He gets 3. Jesus Christ.
19 to hit.
That is my armor class. Yes, that hits.
Ten piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, you're up.
Okay. Well, first thing I will do is I'm going to bonus action cast Hunter's Mark.
Is that
On it.
magic?
Oh yes, he said no magic. I forgot about that. So never mind. Oh wait, that means I can't do my divine smites or anything like that. This fight's gonna suck for me. In that case.
I did say no magic.
Well, my half of my class is magic. He can go fuck himself. All right. This is gonna be a boring fight.
Demoralize him with words.
I'll hit him. I can't do anything else. Two.
2 misses. Right, what I will
Second
say,
attack.
see in terms of if you've magical armor or magical weapons that are not obvious. You know, if anything, if that helps.
No.
Well, I'm just.
The second one misses as well.
It's gonna come around to the side too there. He's going to attack. 13 to hit for the first
Miss.
attack.
Miss.
12 miss. 14 misses. Your go.
Get him.
That's 24 to hit.
24 hits.
$14 slashing damage. see him roll. So 24 to hit.
Mhm.
Dice I just rolled. It's 15 slashing damage.
Okay. Okay, so he is going to shield bash you. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes.
Bludgeoning damage. Would you be considered medium?
Yes. I'm pretty sure I'm a medium-sized creature.
Can you make a DC 15 strength saving throw?
Uh, 22.
Okay, no problem. Okay, you're up.
Seem to keep rolling 15s tonight. Those at least hits, didn't it? That's 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Not sure if that would hit or not. 14 slashing damage. Second attack.
He's going to use his reaction,
Okay.
and he's going to add 3 to his AC with this attack.
Okay. Maybe you should have waited until I said, but so that would
It's a
be
reaction.
it's a 24 to hit.
Okay, 24 still hits.
That's why I said.
It doesn't matter. It was still
No,
worth
no,
it.
I know. That's 17 slashing damage.
He's going to multi-attack you. Nat
I wish
20.
I had. Nice. Well, not nice. But...
22 piercing damage.
Okay.
He's going to move back.
Moving away from me.
No, just moving around you.
Okay, I was gonna say when you said moving back. That's all.
Okay.
I thought it was a multi-attack that he hit me
Yeah.
with, was it not?
Oh, was that enough? Oh, yeah. Does a 21 hit?
That hits.
Piercing damage.
I'm looking real rough.
For the next one, 9. There's a 9 hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suppose he's still looking fine, is he? Good, good.
No, he's looking a bit out of breath.
There's always something that makes me lose these damn fights. No magic. Bunch of divine smites I could have fucked this guy up with by now. I suppose I'll just attack again. There's literally nothing else I could do. That's definitely gonna. It's 22 to hit.
22 hits.
I don't know why I can't do mental math right now. 7 slashing damage. The 1 from damage. Second attack. Oh, hang on a second, actually. See, I have a. It's not technically a spell. My lay on hands isn't technically a spell. I don't have to say. There's no, that the spells have verbal and motion and all that kind of stuff. There's none of that. It's just. It's not even in my spell list. It's in my action. Full of healing power that can restore 40 HP is.
Okay. Roll a deception.
Because I don't even have to move any part of me or anything like that, or try to whisper any words.
I'm just saying, you have to lay your hands on you, so.
Well, I touch myself.
Yeah, touch yourself. But roll for deception.
High deception means the enemy goes like, oh god, no, what is... Attacks with advantage now.
Probably not. 14.
Okay, go ahead.
Gonna see. I'm almost sure he's gonna see. Fuck it, I'm not gonna do it.
Go ahead.
I'll just do it.
I've already.
But
His passive perception's 11. You rolled 14.
okay, well then I will use my. I will lay on hands and cure myself the maximum amount I can.
Okay.
Which is 40, just for FYI.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
He's gonna shield bash you. And does a 25 hit.
Yes, it does. Very much so.
At 9 bludgeoning damage. He's gonna, start laughing. And the rest of the crowd, the tribe, are, now with their spears, the dogs are, barking and such. Oh, he done a shield bash. It's your go.
Does that take up all of his goes for shield bash?
Yeah. I mean, unless you want more damage.
I'm just
I'm
just trying to be fair, That's dirty 20 to hit.
20 hits.
It's 15 slashing damage.
15.
Good attack.
So at this point, he's that attack left a nasty big gash across his cheek.
I was sitting on the floor and now got pins and needles in the feet.
Blood
That's
splats
a
over
set
snow.
17 to hit for the second one.
17 hit.
Come on!
Got max? Oh, nice. So, that's 20. No. 18. Sorry, 18 slashing damage.
So as he stumbles back, take the attack of opportunity.
How bad does he look? I'm not trying to kill the guy, for God's sake. Does he look real bad?
I mean, you
Oh,
can't
he's
kill him.
starting to look real bad.
Just gently tap him.
Alright, well, I'll... Does he
You can
look
say
like he
you're doing
wants to
naughty.
continue fighting?
Oh,
That's
he's
what I was
still,
saying.
he's still
All right,
looking,
well,
proud.
I will take an attack of opportunity, but I will, if it makes. Yeah, I don't even know if it's gonna hit yet, so I'll shut up for a second. Okay, that'll hit. That's 27 to hit.
Okay, hits.
I will like use the flat of my axe kind of thing. I'm not trying to kill the guy. I'm not.
Remember
That's
what
also-
Baldur's Gate has told us.
This
You can't
isn't
Just-
Baldur's Gate. You
That's
can't
a
kill them.
16 slashing damage.
16. Okay.
Technically
Can't
bludgeoning
do
damage because
non-lethal, but I always forget that's a toggle.
What are the rest
Right,
of you doing
but-
then? Just out of curiosity.
Watching.
I am
Having
watching
popcorn.
intently.
You watching the
Pocket
fight?
bacon. Yes. Free dinner and a show. So.
popcorn.
Bastion's looking around to see if anyone is doing anything unusual.
Make a perception check.
Where's my perception?
I'm also curious
not
that he was
perception.
leaving the range, so I'm watching even more intently. Why is he stepping away?
Who? Bastion?
Yeah, I get like in that one, so that's 7 for that perception
Okay.
too. I don't see nothing.
Okay. Oh no, that was a.
Can I try to look too?
What are you looking at?
At the people and him stumbling backwards?
Okay. Make a perception check.
Because it makes me curious why he's suddenly stumbling backwards.
Oh, he's beaten. He's bloody and bruised.
Yeah.
Within an inch of his life. Or not.
18?
Okay. Mal, just at the end of it, a glimmer of white light coming from the druid behind him. And Orca stands up straight.
How to not ruin the duel, but act upon this. Oh shit.
He runs forward and he goes to multi-attack. What? 17 to hit?
Miss.
10 to hit?
Miss.
19 to hit?
That's my armor class. That hits. I was about to say cheaters don't hit, but apparently they do.
Sorry, can I... Once I saw the light, can I act upon that? Or is it too late?
12. You can act. 12 piercing damage?
Because as I saw that white glimmer... can we retroactively let me cast counterspell?
Does it
I'm
react?
gonna try to sneakily cast counterspell.
Sneakily, roll me a deception.
Okay, this is what we've been waiting for. Come on, dice.
So, I'm gonna need 2 rolls. A sneak roll, and a deception roll.
Mhm. Deception is 15,
Okay.
and then stealth roll.
A stealth roll, because you'll be doing it sneaky and deception.
22.
Okay,
Nice.
okay, you passed it.
So the dude never got healed then?
No, he didn't. He shouldn't have.
He did not. Okay, Hawk, you're up.
Okay. So he's no longer standing up straight anymore. He was about to stand up straight, and they slumped back over again.
The nest of kind of has faded.
He was excited. Oh, I'm about to get he. Oh no, I did.
Okay. I will. Is he inside my? Did he step inside my range again?
No, he
I'll
didn't.
step up to him.
Alright.
I'll walk over to him. Attack.
And I'm making
Okay.
eye contact with the druid. I'm that staring right now.
So that's a natural 20.
Okay.
Again, if it's that I am trying to not kill. It's high on the dice as well. It's 28 slashing damage.
And with that, he completely falls unconscious. His breath steadily decreases. Okay. Two fails.
I was gonna say. No. I was gonna say I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him. That's what I was trying to do instead of you shouting.
Well, I had to do the rolls. He fell unconscious.
I will. I know he said no magic, but I'm sure he'll be okay with me using this. I'll cast Cure Wounds. Only level 1. I'm not trying to like make himself feel good or anything. Just so he's not dying.
Just as his breath stops, you immediately cast Cure Wounds, and you can see that just a shock. But he still kind of, goes back into a stable, and tribal warriors come up behind and pull him onto a sled, and they take him away.
None of his own healers ran forward to try to heal him. They suck.
So, it's really difficult to figure out who the freaking it's a barking seal. So it is barking seal comes forward and oh shit, I throw my dice away. And approaches the halfling, talks to the halfling and says, good jewel. Instead of doing it backwards and forwards, it's a good jewel. We honor our word and welcome you as guests. And they take you to a shelter. They take you to a shelter and offer you, you can sleep here. As you kind of look around, though, it barely qualifies as a shelter. Bone Carver, the druid, brings you a platter of only slightly spoiled raw fish, explaining, I'm not gonna. Halfling's with you, so I'm not gonna, go back and forth. She says, I prefer the tangliness of the meat that's gone just past its prime. And she offers, she goes to, lays the plate in front.
As much as I appreciate your hospitality, we are looking for our questions to be answered now, more than anything. Like the tiefling. Was she here? Is she still here?
Why are your people so on guard?
Okay. Give me a charisma, a persuasion check. Whoever's
Which one of
talking.
us?
It doesn't matter.
I think it was. Do you want me to do it? I think my charisma's
Um,
pretty good.
Mine's not as good. So you go for it.
18.
Okay. So she whispers, she leans forward. Meet me privately. In like her this is her speaking common, but it's really broken. Meet me privately. And she, stands up and she leaves.
I will. Did anyone else hear that, or did only me hear
It was
that?
only you.
I will sort of look over to the rest, and I'll sort of nod, and say, I think we should follow, or maybe at least I should follow. But I get up and I follow.
I'll follow
Better
but
if we stick
stealthily.
together.
Or roll me a stealth.
Damn it, I rolled it on D&D Beyond, so I'll tell you in 10 minutes. That's a 17.
I'm gonna go with her.
Okay. Following kind of not so far from her. She just leads you to a more secluded area. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what she tells you.
Oh, Hawk meeting
wanted to
alone
touch my
with
butt.
this... Hawk meeting alone with this lady chief. Get in, my fellow.
As the winner of the duel, the tradition is.
Guess what? They've been eating so much slightly off seafood. That's just what they smell like. It's, no thanks. I'm good. I'm good.
But we must make baby.
To strengthen the village.
This is really freaking annoying. I hate how this is laid out. It won't tell me the information until, like, well and truly,
Take your time. It's all good.
Later.
So, she stops, she looks around, and she, Dragon. Has... We will eventually perish under Urlafar's wrath. And I have often dreamed that the totem spirits will send heroes with the strength to best the dragon.
Has the dragon been there long? It looks like the dragon's been there for a while. But then why are yous here? Why would you live near a dragon?
It has been this way. Bone Carver, I cannot risk the lives of my people to battle against this dragon. There is caves. And a horned lady. Perhaps your friend.
So, do you think the person that we're looking for is in these caves? Around near
Yes.
the dragon?
Beneath village.
Beneath the village. Is there a entrance close?
Two. One hidden inside, and she points to meeting hall, and other inside shaman's hut.
I take it you have to work for the dragon? For both those entrances to be there in those places?
We
And servitude might be the better term, I suppose.
and she just kind of nods.
I have to say though, like as a real life thing and out of the game for a second, in an ice shelf with bugger all around it and a dragon living on it, why the fuck would you live there? But
Information not given to me, believe it or not, because even I'm sitting there going, I don't know.
I would live somewhere else.
It's because it's an
Tradition
ancient
is
land of
strong.
mystic mysticism and mystery.
We have a boat. You can leave.
All right. We will maybe rest up for tonight and investigate those caves in the morning. How often do you have to deal with the dragon? How often does the dragon normally come down to deal wrath or whatever?
Dragon,
Okay.
when dragon hungry all the time. Honestly, I don't have much information when it comes to
That's okay. I was just curious.
So we just want to go in depth about your people's history. No.
So what was your mother's maiden name?
Your first pet's name?
Mhm.
How did you become chief? How long you been chief?
Oh, she's
Are you
shaman.
single?
She's shaman, so
He's-
she I
Wait,
take you to hut, open entrance.
But wait, did you say you will not risk the lives of your people to fight the dragon?
Oh, no fight dragon.
But you
Clearly have strong
for
words.
people to come along to fight him for you?
We have few warriors, but many women and children who are not warriors. We hunt fields, not dragons.
How about we go rid your village of this dragon? You can live out your days peacefully, but you also join the hunt for a dragon instead of a seal. And you never have to deal with this dragon again.
We know not how to hunt dragons. We are simple folk.
It's a dragon. Anything help. You got a capable warrior, we saw today.
Who fell
I'm sure there are others.
at who fell. And if he cannot bested your champion, how can he bested the dragon?
Our
We
champion
fought
has
killed the
bested
dragon
the
before.
dragon.
And we lost to your champion.
We fought and killed a
cannot
dragon before.
take on dragons. If
We didn't do it alone.
If we took on Dragon, we would not be worried about wrath.
But that is why we offer you our champion to slay the dragon. All you have to do is support. Because one cannot do it all. If you join the fight, you do not have to be scared of a dragon. You guaranteed don't have to be scared of a dragon. If we fight, the dragon might survive. But with the rest of you, the dragon's gonna die.
She looks a bit unwilling. Many of my people will die.
Many of your people will die if the dragon lives.
I cannot promise this.
Think about it and ask your people too. Are they willing to die not fighting, or are they willing to die at the chance of not having to die anymore?
If my people
face it.
were willing to take on the dragon, I would not be here talking to you in secret.
I don't think we need to risk unnecessary lives. I think a lot of these people are just common folk who'll
We are just
die and they only have
hunters
a few warriors.
of seals and fish.
I'm looking for help for fighting dragons, not cannon fodder. Not that I know what a cannon is. What that term would be.
Do
Catapult
cannons
fodder?
exist? Cannons
We'll
probably
find
do
out.
exist in the world. Just
I
big
mean,
ones.
yeah, I'm sure they do. We're getting a gun. So
Maybe not called cannons, maybe called big explosion tubes. Big noise makers.
boom tubes.
Boom tubes, yes.
So she hands you a key from around her neck. Shaman hut. Tunnel. And she, kind of pulls up her sealskin cloak and she puts her head down, nods, and walks kind of briskly away.
If we do this and fail, these are all gonna die. Because now all we'll have done then is succeeded in making a dragon very angry. So if we're gonna do this, let's not fail.
First thing I want to do is try to see if McCaff is there. We need to talk to her. As much as I would like to kill a dragon, our number one goal is to talk to her.
Hey, for all we know, the dragon could be cool. McCaff could have seduced it. Could be up there making dragon babies.
I suppose we should make our way to the shaman hunt, or should we rest first? Well, I know everyone else here is rested, but I'm not looking super hot right now. I've been limping as we've been walking around this.
For an hour.
Well, it's towards what, midday, evening? Don't suppose we really need to go until the next day.
Who are you going to spend?
It doesn't have to be a full day.
Okay.
Even if we just took a short rest, I would be okay with a short rest.
Okay.
So it's up to you. So short rest or long rest, I don't really mind.
Short rest.
Okay. I will take a
Warlock
short
would
rest.
say short rest.
Warlock loves short rest.
Okay. So after a short rest in your not so cozy shed, you find that the village people generally leave you to it. They're suspicious of you and they eye you as you walk about.
I'll click my tongue and finger gun some as I go past. Hey, how you doing?
Nice to meet you. Tough crowd.
Mm.
I'm just standing at the hut entrance, arms crossed, and eyeing all of them back.
Oh my god. I rolled a performance check to impress him, and I got a nat 20, so that's 26. I'm just suddenly now a very friendly white-haired dude.
So this is going to be interesting. So are you
Just
going
fought a dragon.
to?
Going to the shaman's hut with Maki. Yes, looks like.
Making our way to the shaman.
Wait. Yeah, okay.
So, with this
Really?
map, every big square? Wait, I'll figure it out in a minute. I haven't brought you here yet. I'm still figuring the map out.
I'm expecting their champion to appear any second now and go, take with me you, take me with you. I help kill dragon.
You come into the hut, and you can see that there is totems, druid totems. It's not finely furnished, but you can see big, thick rugs, white fur rugs, thick kind of steel skin blankets and such. There's a big, massive kind of whale jaw. Not whale jaw, no. Whale jaw's too big. An orca jaw up on a wall, and just below it there is what seems to be not a nightstand, but a bookshelf of such that has not many heavy looking tomes on it.
I will. So the entrance is here somewhere. What are we talking about?
Well,
It was a hatch, right?
it
Yes.
should be, yes.
Scanning for a hatch.
Alright,
Please.
roll a
Yes,
perception
we'll-
check. Where are you
I
looking?
will assist.
In the corner of the room, lying on the bed. I've waited for you, Hawk.
19.
Okay. You can see that there is scuffle marks behind the makeshift bookshelf.
Suspicious.
Hmm. Could somebody move the bookshelf? Perhaps?
I will go over and move or attempt to move the bookshelf.
It moves relatively easily.
We meant to have a blank screen.
Yes.
The void. It's back.
Stairway. Hold on, I wonder if our cameras are back in. Yeah, they are. You can notice that steps are cut into the wall of this kind of chute, so to speak, creating a steep, icy stairs that drop down 100 feet in a tight spiral. And you can see that this entrance is seldom used. And as you go down the steps, you can notice that they become increasingly obscured by frost. And at the 20-foot mark, I need you all to make a DC 12 dexterity acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
You know, I think my acrobatic is almost high enough that I wouldn't need to roll for this. But it's not quite there yet.
Almost.
Okay, Mal, what did you get? Actually,
Well,
hold on. Marching order. Who's first?
I'll be going first, more than likely.
So Hawk.
I'll be riding on his shoulders.
Sebastian second.
That's where I go now.
Right. Oh, okay. Come on.
Okay.
Right, Bass
15.
second, Argyle, and then Mal, I
Yeah.
guess.
mhm.
Okay, 15. Okay, you're
Mhm.
good. You managed to hold yourself and navigate the uneven footholds. Bastian.
25.
Okay, you two. You are finding this entertaining. Trying to keep testing yourself. Maybe if I stand here. Argyle.
23.
Again, being quite small, the steps are large enough for you to kind of hop down without any ease. With ease. Mal.
12.
Mal. And of course, while you're all doing this, Mal just slides right past you. Argyle, you managed to kind of jump out of the way.
Can I try to
jump over
grab?
her
Go
and do a
past me.
quick-
I could try to grab her. Can I use my reaction to try? Are we
Okay.
meant to see anything other than a blank screen, by the way? Because I just see a blank screen.
Is it still blank? You should be able to see something. Zoom out.
We don't.
I can see a little bit of it.
I'm still got a completely blank screen.
Oh, it's very small on the right side. We do
Yeah.
see it. Yeah.
It's a very small map.
Fine. It's on the right side.
Oh,
upper
rather big
right.
map. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
I would move it again, but let it cause.
It's fine.
Okay, go. What would the reaction roll would be? So I'm gonna say a dex saving roll.
Dex saving. Okay. 18.
Okay. You do grab her, however. On the way down, a couple of hard bumps there, she takes 12 bludgeoning damage.
12. Mamma mia.
You feeling that in the morning?
Oh yeah.
So this shoot, as you just go down, and as Mal kind of discovers, as she's kind of being held, picked up by Hawk, it ends at the ceiling. And you can see there's a sturdy ladder that descends into, from what you can see, another chamber.
That could have ended
Well-
badly.
I will, as I'm sort of helping Mal back up, I will cast Cure Wounds, level 1, just on her. Because I've seen that she took some damage from her fall. So, 1d8 plus 2. Oh, I got the full. So it's 10. Heal 10 points of damage.
Thank you.
Just step, and I will continue forward first.
So I've just throwing out there this map. I just revealed there is a depth meter here. At the moment, you're plus 10. I will let you know what depth you go, because there's a lot of mechanics in this one. Okay? But I will likely have to explain all that again next week, because that's where I'm ending it.
So if Mel had fell all the way down, how
She would have
far
had to have
forward would it have been?
taken actually more damage than what she did.
And that's
The
already a
maximum
lot.
full damage?
Oh yeah.
I think maximum full damage is about like 200
Since
or
I'm not
20
just
d6s
there.
or
I mean,
something.
she's
I don't know.
squishy,
Instant
squishy
dead
wall.
at that rate.
since I'm not there
Yeah.
next week, I can just keep sliding and then
Well, no, next week.
see you guys in 2 weeks.
I wouldn't worry. Next week, I'm actually going to cancel it. I'm using next week as a Christmas shopping week. So I'm taking
yeah.
advantage of Mal's absence. So back on the 16th.
Because I saw that Shaz was available, and I'm
I
like,
know.
nah, you guys gotta play.
I know. I did.
So just let me keep sliding.
I did consider it, but no, I did say it to her. Okie dokies. Well, thank you so much for playing. Like I said, we'll reconvene this on the 16th. Let me do my thing, and I'll be back in a minute. No, this is not the right Discord. This is not the Discord.
So what is everybody doing?
Okay, yes, Zelda, this is the end of the stream. I will be watching the Game Awards on the 7th, but I don't know if I'll be streaming them, because I am busy this week. It is the end, though, because I am absolutely wrecked and tired, and to be honest, I have given myself food poisoning, so I have been suffering this entire time. I want to say thank you to watching. Chris isn't here, but I do want to turn around and say thank you, Chris, for the tier 3 sub. Holy good freaking moly. And of course, Gravita with 11 months. 11 months. That is awesome. That is freaking awesome. Thank you so much, folks. D&D has been sketchy. My streams have been sketchy. Hoping to return this week, but it won't be until Wednesday. As my son is currently using the computer during the day for college. So yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out. So yeah. I will see you when I'm next looking at you. If you want to catch up with more Dungeons and Dragons, you can catch it up on my YouTube. So yeah, thank you so much, folks, for being amazing. I love your faces, and I'll be going.